everyone, nutritionist Flavor-Infused here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the place where you can come for reliable information on nutrition, healthy eating, and weight loss. Today I want to talk to you about hydration. An optimally hydrated body will have more energy and better brain function. And when it comes to weight loss, drinking water throughout the day will actually raise your metabolism so that you're burning more calories. And if you drink water about a half an hour before your meal, you'll actually end up automatically eating less. So how much water do you actually need to drink in a day to stay optimally hydrated? Remember that 8 glasses of water a day rule that you may have heard in the past? Well, that's not actually based in science. The very best way to determine your requirement for water is to use your thirst. If you're thirsty, you need to drink. If you're not thirsty, no need to force yourself because you think it's actually good for you. And here's one other tip I'd like to share with you about hydration. It's very easy for some people to confuse hunger and thirst. Sometimes you might actually be thirsty and not hungry, but you open up the fridge and you see a big bowl of cut up watermelon and you just feel really hungry all of a sudden and you want to eat it, but in actuality you're just thirsty, not hungry. So make sure you drink enough throughout the day to quench your thirst so you're not going to be grabbing for food when you're not really hungry. Plain water is actually the best drink to keep your body well hydrated. And don't be fooled by those bottled waters that say natural or nutrient enhanced, like vitamin water. Those can actually have artificial sweeteners, artificial colors, and even sugar added to them. Stick with water, it's the best for your body. Now, I know some of you don't like water because you think it's tasteless or boring. Well, you're in luck today because I'm going to show you how to make your very own flavor-infused water with natural ingredients, no sugar, just fruits and veggies and herbs. Okay, now you want to start with plain filtered water, which I have in this picture here, and you can add your favorite fruits and vegetables and herbs. I'll put some different combinations down below, but these are some of my favorites. We've got cucumber with lemon, and I love the flavor of limes with raspberries. These were frozen raspberries and they're starting to thaw out now. And then over here, I've got some basil with orange. So you want to start with some plain filtered water, as I mentioned, and then I've got a few different options here of ways to mix them. So you want to first, you're going to take your fruit and you're going to add it to your container. This is just a quart size mason jar. So you're going to put your fruit in there first, and you can use as much as you want. And you'll take a spoon, and a wooden spoon, and just kind of mash it down a little bit just to get it a little juiced. And then you're going to take your herbs, whichever you like. I have basil here, and you just rub it together a little bit so that you can release some of the oils and the natural flavor. And then you just add them to the jar. You can go ahead and add them on. It smells so good. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to top it off with some water. So there's my first option. And then this is a very handy infuser that, it's a water bottle, it's an infuser that you can take with you. So the bottom half is where you put your fruit or your herbs. And I just have some cucumbers here, so I'm just going to add these cucumbers and then lemon on top of that. Now, one thing you can do is you can I'm going to just, for ease now, we're just going to throw them in, but if you remove the peels, it will actually help, because sometimes the peels can make it taste a little bitter, like I removed the peels on the oranges here. So then once you have that in there, you can screw it back on. And then the top part gets filled with the water, like this. You can just pour that right in there. And there you go, perfect. And the water will actually separate out. There's a little divider in there that will keep it separated out. So it just goes right down. And this is good for on the go. And then lastly, You know, in the smaller jar, you can add your limes. And again, you can take the peels off. But once you have them in there, you kind of just want to mash them down a little bit. And then you go ahead and you can add your raspberries. So delicious. Add your water into that. You can screw the tops on. Now these can stay in the refrigerator overnight or even several days. And the longer you have them in there, the more flavorful the water will get. So there you have it, my favorite flavor-infused waters. We've got the lime with raspberry, basil with orange, one of my latest creations, and then this really handy to-go water bottle infuser with cucumber and lime. There are so many different combinations you can make besides these. I'm going to put a link down below with some options and just experiment. Go ahead and try whatever you like, your favorite flavors, add it to your water, and there's no more boring, tasteless water. So if you need more information about healthy eating, weight loss, or nutrition, go to my website, njnutritionist.com. Plenty of information there for you. Meanwhile, drink up and keep well hydrated. Have a great day, and thanks so much for watching.